Hello and welcome to Trove. I'm Badante. I'm the club leader of Club Patagonia. We are about 270 members. We've been here since Alpha, since I think April 2014. So it's been a while for us. We're mainly a build club, but of course we have a lot of adventures, just like every other club. We wanted to show you guys what we've been doing for those folks who haven't seen us yet, um, and why we consider ourselves the best build club. It's not just because of our accolades that we've received, which we'll talk about here in a moment, but from this, of course, projects that we've done. So let's take a look. Um, this is going to be the heart of the club. It's a really small, basic build. It's one of the first things that we did. It was just a field, like a postcard with hot air balloons, art, field, of course. So real basic, but we love it. And heading off to our clubhouse, which is just massive. It took us 8 months to build. It's a replica on the outside, so the skin of it is Notre Dame of Paris, France. It took us 8 months, like I said, about 12 people. And we use it now as a clubhouse. So all of the things that we need are located inside. It's so big, it's basically a city now. We also have player housing in there, so apartment suites. But yeah, it's a copy of the exact building of today, of its current view. But it came out real nice. Pretty proud of it. You'll see more of it as we go. I mean, it's pretty dominating in the club. I'm pretty sure it takes up a whole biome all by itself. The outside courtyard, of course, water and walkway path with fountain. Main hall with the foyers. So we try to do different art styles in all of the rooms. Just to mix it up. Of course, on the inside, it's not a replica of Notre Dame anymore now. It's our own style. But we have many different floors that do different things. I think the next room is for fishing. Yeah. Of course, we got stairs, but I'll be taking the quick route. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the different styles. I mean, we're not just sticking with one thing here. We're trying different stuff. What can we do, basically? This next room is one of my favorites. This one I did. Took me about 2 days, I think. But wow, it came out really nice. It's a workbench room. So if you don't want to use the main workbench room and you want to have like a little private area, this is where you can go. And to the main hall, which you can see it's really large. We built a Christmas tree a few Christmases ago and decided to keep it. It got really popular. And then also our centerpiece, the statue Zeus. Really shows what we can do here and what we have been doing. Next is the portal area. This is where the members can go to different club worlds. And there's a whole slew of them. All different levels, different areas. Both sides. And the next area is our workbench room, our work area. We make things. The entire back area of the cathedral is player housing, and people live here. They have their own little private areas here that they can, use to build and change and do their own modeling. But I'll show you one of them. It's one of our leaders, Amy, and hers came out really nice. Alright, so that'll be it for the cathedral itself, but of course it's big, so we'll be passing by it more. But there are a lot of rooms here. A lot of construction still going on, things being added. It's always changing. This next area is neighborhood, so player housing. Of rather than apartments now, it's houses. And you can see we've added art, so Poseidon and the god Artemis. So this is what I mean by different build styles. We're trying, every different build is in the next area, so every time you move in you're seeing something new. Like this, for example. This side over here is log cabins. And then, of course, modern housing going up over here. And they're coming out really nice. And these are all used, of course, by people. Alright, so this next area we're going to is the exact opposite side. And it's all new builds for us. We're adding landscaping, villages, sort of tying everything into the cathedral. So, best build club. We consider ourselves that because, for a lot of different reasons. We've definitely worked very hard at it. We've been doing it since Alpha. During Alpha, we won Club of the Month. I think that was in the summer. And then after Alpha and Beta, we won Club of the Month again for the spring. And then after that, we were put into the beta video 4 times. They just basically displayed our club 4 different times inside the video. It's pretty cool. We're pretty proud of that. We've also seen our images of our club being used on the Trine website and on different articles all around, like curse.com, using some of our images to talk about Trove. It's pretty cool. So we get noticed. Also, we were on the first Trove stream TV show. We were one of the clubs that they came and showed off. They went and looked at our Egypt area. But as you can tell, yeah, we're pretty next level here. This is a giant head that's been worked on the last few months now. It's probably one of our hardest builds. It's going to be a Carnival Head with a carnival at the top. So makeup all carnival style, etc. But it's looking really good. It's just large. That area around it, of course, under construction, going up as well. Added 4 new identical towers to mark as cornerstones for a new statue that we just completed called the god Ganesh. And this is also to show what we can do here. Really colorful. The pathway we love. Took me a while to choose the style, but I love it. We're going to use it a lot. Eventually this will go to a village that surrounds this pathway, a medieval village, and that will lead up to a keep, small castle. And that is all being worked on right now, so this is all in the middle of construction. You can see we make a lot of our land. We do our own landscaping. Don't just rely on the biomes. If it's not there, we'll create it. Alright, next area. All this area up here has been landscaped. It's considered finished. So it shows you what the end product will be. So basically things to look at. It's all eye candy everywhere. This next area, just outside the church, is going to be the Egypt area. It's the gates. This was one of our first builds at the beginning of beta, so real basic. We were just toying around with what we can do. But we like it. We turned the inside of the pyramid into a hockey ring, complete with ice. Large purple tower that we use for fishing. Up at the top it has a park, a biome, and at the bottom is a submarine along with a coral reef done inside the water. Now this next build is one we're pretty happy with. It's called the White Bridge. It's a copy from a Minecraft build, one of the best builds in Minecraft, called the Water Temple. But we love it. It came out real nice. We thought our club was a perfect place for it. That's all it is just a bridge. So the club map, it's pretty big. We're up in the top section right now of the middle area, and that's how much land it is. So you can see, I mean, it's really large. It's a lot of open space for people to build on. We like people to have choices, freedom, do whatever they want. You'll see it as you're coming through the clubs. You'll see random builds like out in the middle of nowhere. The ones I'm showing you now are the main builds, the central ones, like this building called the Mansion. This was also another Minecraft copy. It was one of the best builds of Minecraft. I forget which year. Theirs was done in a different color. Ours, we chose teal, turquoise. Actually, I think it was called electric green. But it came out really good. Now getting back to the central area, we're at the far end. This is going to be our soccer stadium, or football stadium. The outside skin is done really well, really kind of paisley-like. It came out nice. Although, be it oversized. It took about 4 months to do. It also is the trophy room as well. So a lot of new designs being tested out here to see what looks good, what doesn't. And that is all glass. That's completely enclosed. And it wraps around the entire stadium. And that's what took 4 months to do. Just glass everywhere. So this next area we're getting to is towards the beginning of beta, when we first started building. Like this ship here was one of the first builds that we did. We call it the Spanish Galleon. Just to see what we could do. This building we call the Art Gallery. This is where we put all of our 2D arts. And this one is still under construction. We're still adding things to it. It's come out really nice. Now this next building was one of the first ones that we actually built. This was our first clubhouse. Now we use it as the club portal room. So other people's clubs will put their portals in here, if we like them. And we like a lot of them. We got quite a few. Still looking for more. This was our first initial spawn room. So this is what people would see when they first zone in. Throughout all of beta and towards the beginning of the final release. But it's a nice room. I mean, we got Van Gogh, Mona Lisa, giant dome. So it's a nice room just to enter in on. And the backyard porch. Just real different styles of builds wherever you go. Just different things. That statue was done, it took me 2 months, and it's like all freestyle. It's just me making stuff up. And that is it. It's pretty much the main area, the central area. We have more builds, but they're out, spread out, and we'll show you more of those, more videos to come. But just wanted to give you an idea of what Club Patagonia is all about.